County, you remember that song? Yeah, stuck with you. So 80s. Huey Lewis, the video for it, Huey Lewis is on a deserted island with Gilligan, the skipper, too. No, he was on a deserted island with the news, of course, and a lovely lady. It brings back warm memories, kind of like the warm memories you have of this past week. We almost set a record high temperature on Wednesday. Well, things are changing in the forecast I'm going to give you here in just a few moments as we head into the weekend that starts Friday, March 12th. I'm here for the Hamilton County Reporter, and I'm sponsored by my friends over at Total Wine and More. Me and Mrs. P were just in there again the other day. I took a picture just to remember the snow by. It was already going, at that point, but there were still the parking lot piles left. That snow was located at 1460 East 86th Street in Indianapolis. Total Wine and More is celebrating the opening of their new Indiana location. That's just south of Carmel, so you're just out of Hamilton County, there at Nora Corner Shopping Center. Total Wine and More offers a variety of ways for you to shop. You can do it in person or online if you're more comfortable with that. They've got in-store pickup. They got curbside pickup, and they have shipping, delivery, even an app that you can search. And if you're not sure what to get, they also have Cocktail Corner. Cocktail Corner online has all kinds of recipes. Start your shopping at TotalWine.com to learn more. How about a little white to go with the fish? Of the fish fry that I want to tell you about. It's a carry-out and drive-through fish fry that's going to take place at the Boathouse in Cicero. That'll be 4:30 to 7 p.m. on Friday, March 12th. It's sponsored by Knights of Columbus, 144.76. Homemade fried or baked fish, whatever you prefer. They've got spiral-cut potato chips, macaroni and cheese, and coleslaw, too, for good measure. It's only $12.50. Banana pudding dessert. Oh, I love banana pudding. Banana pudding dessert is available for $3 extra. I always enjoy eating something that makes me feel like I'm a kid again. Proceeds support the Hamilton Heights Youth Assistance Program. It also helps out Make-A-Wish Birthright of Cicero and Knights of Columbus local charities. And the Boathouse is right there on Jackson Street in Cicero. It's 409 Jackson Street. Now we go from fish to pizza. Pizza and punchlines. Good evening, everybody. It's been a slice. It's the Zoom edition of Pizza and Punchlines. It's a free, family-friendly event, and that's going to be held on Saturday of this weekend, March 13th, 7:30. It takes place on Zoom, so you can watch it from wherever you want to watch it. Top-notch comedians. Pizza and Punchline is a free annual event for the local community that's produced and funded by CrossRoads Church in Westfield. Normally they would do it, obviously, in person, but and give you free pizza and a night of fun. This year, you get the pizza and you'll still get the laughs. A lineup of comedians that include nationally touring comics Jeff Allen, Ron DeCory, Rick Roberts, and all you need to do to register to get your event Zoom link is to go to readthereporter.com. You can also go to crchurch.org. The Zoom link will allow you to see the show on the night of the event. Each family or viewing group only needs one link for the show, so it's real cut and dried, and you can go to our website for information. And thank you, Greek's Pizzeria of Westfield. This year they're offering a 15% off pizza the night of the event. Now, Greek's Pizzeria is at 231 Park Street in Westfield, and their phone number, you want to call them up ahead of time and get this set up, is 317-804-7777. Well, Hamilton County is coming up on a very sad anniversary, obviously, as we head into this weekend. It's going to pay its respect to those who have lost their lives this year due to the COVID-19 pandemic with a special vigil on Saturday, March 13th, that is called A Night of Reflection. City and county officials will be on the steps of the old courthouse in downtown Noblesville to pay their respects and light a luminaria in honor of every Hamilton County resident who's passed away. Fire, police, and EMS vehicles from around the county will also line the square downtown for a ceremonial lighting to honor all the healthcare professionals and first responders who've been fighting on the front lines for the last 12 months now. It can be viewed live on Hamilton County Television. Go to hctv1.com. Organizers are asking residents not to go downtown to be a part of it, but to place candles in your windows at 7 p.m. Saturday to show your support. Well, it's another weekend at Mr. Muffin's. I believe Mr. Steven Nelson, a.k.a. Mr. Muffin, is going to be firing up the trains again on Saturday there in Atlanta. Mr. Muffin has one of the largest O-gauge train collections in the country, and it's right there in Atlanta, downtown. You can't miss it. And you can't turn this offer down. On Saturday, he's going to be running the trains for you, talking to you about them, helping you shop if you're looking for a train. He goes on Facebook Live at 2 o'clock. The place is open from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday. Well, the news watch never stops. So Stu's News is coming up next, and then I'll check my week of weather and see if we can bring back spring.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Hello, Hamilton County. It's Stu Clampett with some news from this week's report. The sun was shining for the 4th annual Top Golf fundraising event held this past Sunday, and even with social distancing and masks in place, one could feel the positive energy from attendees who were there to support the Westfield Education Foundation. The event raised $28,000 on behalf of students and staff at Westfield Washington schools. In other news, the Indiana State Police have joined forces this week with Kentucky, Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia state police agencies for what is known as the 6-State Trooper Project. During this collective effort, troopers across Indiana will be taking to the highways through this weekend with a primary focus on criminal patrol and drug interdiction. During this period, motorists can expect to see an increased presence of state troopers on the roadsides conducting traffic stops. Well, Paul, since it is March, and since you always have your eye on the sky, I assume you will be tweeting your fingers off when we start getting into storm season.
Oh, you mean this old thing? Yeah, I'll be on Twitter anytime that we have bad weather. If I'm not awake, I've got little robots set up that will pass on the information from the National Weather Service to you. So follow me at Paul Poteet. It's Paulpoteet. And don't forget, you can get my daily forecast. In addition to these weekly video updates, my daily forecast is online at readthereporter.com when you're one of our subscribers. So go to readthereporter.com/subscribe. It only costs $12 a year. You get a paper version of the Hamilton County Reporter once a week, and you get our email, full-color, complete update of news, weather, and sports every day otherwise in your email inbox. $12 a year. And it's time for the weather right now. There's no time for tweeting. It's time for talking. It's brought to you by Simplify IT. When you have problems with the big computers in your office and you need some help because your IT department is clocked out, well, Simplify IT has clocked in. So all you need to do is call them to get emergency service from 5 to 10 p.m. weekdays, and they also offer it on weekends from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Do you know what's going on in this thing right here? Well, imagine, your office servers and on, networking. That's a big hassle. And so the folks at Simplify IT can take that hassle away from you. Just call them, 866-987-2349. Tell them the reporter sent you. It's 866-987-2349, and you can learn more at simpleitworks.com or Facebook. Just search Simple IT Works. Well, it was, 70 a couple of days, last few days, and now it's come down. We had the cold front move through. So I think Friday and Saturday will be dry, but not as warm. The upper 50s on Friday, 51 on Saturday, and then only in the 40s with some spotty showers around on Sunday. Not an all-day thing Sunday. Monday can be kind of sloppy. Spotty showers will be with us and be more numerous on Monday, and the high will be 46, and it'll be Monday. On Tuesday, we're back to smaller shower chances, but still a threat. Temperatures only in the upper 40s, and then the sun comes back. 51 on Wednesday, and 51 with a return of scattered showers on Thursday. We go from above to below normal. I believe they call that Indiana. Hey, you have a great spring weekend nonetheless. Don't forget to change your clocks. We spring forward. Here, let me practice. We spring forward on Sunday. Lose an hour of sleep. So I'll see you next week for the next edition of Hello, Hamilton County.